Well, one of the victims of the tragedy at Abundant Life Christian School was Ruby Vergara. We have learned that her mother was a former valedictorian at Stratford. And today, during the Stratford Edgar basketball game, Stratford honored her and raised money for the family. WMTV's Anderly Penwell has more on this. Anderly.
Hi, Mark. Yes, Edgar and Stratford collaborated for a 50-50 raffle at their boys' basketball game tonight. 50% of their proceeds will go to the Vergara family, including donations outside of the raffle. The family will receive $1,298. People of the community came together to help one of their own.
This is an opportunity for our communities to come together and show our Wildcats and Tiger pride through compassion and generosity. Every contribution helps and provided support for this unimaginable time.
Ruby Vergara's funeral services are tomorrow. She was just 14 years old and a freshman at the school. For now, live in studio, Anderly Penwell, WMTV 15 Sports.